Welcome in, everyone. We are here for the LFGS 2023 tournament, week 3. This is going to be Kevin Fan Club versus Hardstuck. Make sure I'm getting that right there. Yes, that is correct. Okay. A little bit later than normal. This is a later time block, 7 to 9 p.m. PST or 10 to midnight EST. We get to spectate one of the better teams, I think, in this in this league, which is Kevin Fan Club, all switching over to this beautiful flag here, which you can't see because you're looking at the casters table at the moment. Yeah, I'm excited about this. Hardstuck going with the peanut butter, and honestly, give you a glimpse of this peanut butter, absolutely based from Hardstuck here. Just got great news too from Schwain. He unhacked his account, so he's got his account back on Discord, and that is a little clap in the chat for him. Good job, we appreciate it. It's very cool. We still have the coolest name in the league, which is Slim Jim Joe. Absolute coolest name in the league. What else we got here? Of course, we have Kamita, which is what Kevin Fan Club is named after. Very cool. Taking a look at the map pool here. First round, it's either going to be Li Jiang, or Li Jiang because honestly, no one else chooses any other map. So it's just Li Jiang Tower. That's all it is. What's up? Robo says Loppel had to be an old man and sleep early. Actually cringe, honestly. Imagine sleeping. What? Absolutely cringe. Soviet Python says, yeah, Hardstuck, and I agree. I'm also rooting for my man Schwain over here. Absolute legend of a player. How are y'all doing today? This is going to be an exciting match. I'm really excited because I have not yet seen Kevin Fan Club play. Now, last tournament they were referred to as UNCWB team. This tournament they are now Kevin Fan Club, and they had a great showing in the last tournament that we had. I believe they were either third or fourth overall, and this time their roster ranked up a bit, and so now they're looking like a really crazy team. You love Tiny Donut? Absolutely. I think we all love Tiny Donut. Has really shown some great skill on the Genji. Tiny Donut, one of the better names in this lobby, in this entire league, honestly. Where is Lollipop Man? Where is Lollipop Man? Oh, God. He's going to be known as Lollipop now for all time. I agree. Go, Schwain. Let's go, KFC. Oh, my God. Love to see it. Go, Schwain. Robo says he went to bed to mentally prepare for Topaz match. Wow, he wants to be well rested for tomorrow's match. Hold on a second. All right. Fiery Face Punch says, I'm excited and looking forward to a Team Peanut Butter, and I totally agree. These little peanut butter icons here are absolutely beautiful coming from Hardstuck. I love to see it. Probably some of the best player icons I've seen, honestly. Looks like teams are readying up, and of course, like I said, we're going to see some Li Jiang Tower here in the beginning. Teams are just really disinterested in picking literally any other control map to start with. It does seem like Li Jiang Tower is the most popular map under at least the control maps that we have available to us here. Lots of love for Schwain and lots of love for Tiny Donut that I'm seeing in the chat. Love to see that. Lots of support for Hardstuck. This is huge game for them. This is probably the most difficult game they've been they've been paired up against so far in this tournament. And so really excited for them to really showcase what they can do. It looks like we're going to see a Symmetra from both sides. That's not shocking, right? I'm going to make sure I don't forget to do this. Yep, I'm going into this mode. I'm absolutely not forgetting this time. Absolutely not. Like I said, we're seeing a Symmetra from both sides here. Similar comps except for one big difference, and that is Schwain, the Giga Chad Hammer, is playing the Reinhardt, and Gamma, the Owl, is going to be playing the Ramatra. Now, historically, Ramatra does pretty good. Wait, what is this?
5.
Can it not be scrim code? Get out wrong code, my bad. Oh. Oof. Yeah, that's right. This is that's supposed to be a competitive rules code. What is my favorite color? My favorite color is the color of Hardstuck peanut butter. That's my favorite color. Who could have seen Lijiang Tower coming? Absolutely nobody. 0 people. Absolutely 0. KFC will win this, no doubt in my mind, says Robo2Rocks. Oh my. Now that's some confidence coming from the rookie. That's right, I said it. Robo2Rocks just begging for me to bring back the players to watch leaderboard over here. Robo2Rocks on the Echo. Average number of Big Macs DoorDash mid-fight per 10 minutes is 71. Gigafeeds per second, 69. Average number of alt tabs into Genshin Impact per match, 45. And the best one, career total number of times caught mesmerized by Widow's Butt, 7,608. An absolutely incredible set of career stats there for Robo2Rocks. Unbelievable stuff. What do you mean it's censored Ramatra? What are you talking about? I mean, I'm raw. Yeah, I'm raw. Hey, don't wait for me. I'm good.
Initiating match.
All right. This is exciting. Now we're going to be starting on a slightly different map. This is going to be, it's still Lijiang, but we're not going to be on Lijiang Night Market. We're going to start in the garden. This is going to be still very exciting. It's amazing. It's going to be amazing. We're going to have Hardstuck on the monkey comp. It's not Banana Rush. Okay, we're not looking at Banana Rush. We're looking at more like a pretty full committed dive comp here. Whereas on the Kevin Fan Club side, on KFC Kentucky Fried Chicken, we are seeing Gamma the Owl really playing that Ramatra, not really caring about playing anything else. Let's start by looking at... actually, I'm not going to look at that first. I'm going to see who gets to point first. I want to see who gets to point first here. As we're looking at both teams rushing as quick as possible. Looks like KFC is going to get to point first. Tiny Donut just jumping onto point immediately, catching a bunch of turrets, not able to withstand that power. Tracer having to recall out of the turrets. These turrets actually doing incredible work. So with 3 turrets plus 5 people, this is looking like an 8v5 in favor of KFC. They have unlocked the new power of the absolute new meta, the 8v5 meta, playing Symmetra. Unbelievable stuff coming from KFC. We're getting a pretty nice regroup here. All 5 people gathered together here for Hardstuck, ready to find some way in as Monkey jumps in. Tracer on the outskirts here, trying to see if he can find anything. Monkey Bubble already destroyed as we see Gamma the Owl pulling out the fist, killing Schwain off his first pick here. Not what you want to see if you're Hardstuck. Slim Jim Joe going for the Mega, just jumping off the edge, trying to get respawn as quick as possible. We see Call Me Frost going for the boop there, seeing if they can get a little bit of environmental ult charge. Not quite able to find it. We're seeing 28% on the clock here so far for KFC. They still got their turret set up. This is kind of rough. I'm not really sure what Hardstuck's strategy is to get in there and like actually deal with these turrets. I mean, this is super powerful. As soon as you try to get onto point here, oh yeah, that's not what you want. As soon as this fight begins, before it even begins, Big Time 76 is going to take a fall, tripping over those shoelaces there just a little bit. And we're getting another fight win here for KFC. Not looking good for Hardstuck. If you're Hardstuck at this point, you really got to find a way to sort of like deal with those turrets. And maybe got to match this Ramatra, because as soon as you get onto point and try to do anything and try to start looking at those turrets, Gamma is just going to pull out those muscles and start punching you. And that's going to be really, really hard. So we're gonna go across the bridge again. This is now what I'm seeing. Probably the fourth time I'm seeing going over the bridge for Hardstuck, as we see Gamma pull out the Annihilation. This Annihilation is gonna work wonders for KFC, as long as it stays up and active. And like I suspected, it absolutely does perform quite wonders for KFC. KFC now at 87%, haven't really lost a single fight. Though we do see potentially some ult advantage from Hardstuck here. Although, I don't know. They still have to beat the Kitsune Rush. Beats coming close. Blossoms coming close. Here it comes. This is going to be a Primal on point. First Primal we see from Swain. Let's see his perspective just for a moment. He's really low. He's got to come off point for just a moment. Jumps back onto point. However, we're seeing two falls as Slim Jim Joe, Tiny Donut, and now Swain are all down. Overclock is ticking. Turrets are blazing. This 8v5 strategy is unstoppable from Kevin Fan Club. An immaculate win on this map for the KFC. Wow. Crazy stuff here.
Score 1-0.
Dang. So I wonder if we're going to see any changing anything up here. I think that the 8v5 strategy from KFC could work here, although Junkrat is a really powerful hero as well. And I've seen a lot of success with Junkrat. Junkrat on this map, pretty good, but given the small space, it makes it really easy to get kind of that value for free. We'll see if they go for it, but Hardstuck looks like they want to stay on the Tracer Genji Monkey, and that, I don't know. I'm going to have to see it to believe it, because I'm going to say this looks like an uncommon strategy for Control Center. Not a whole lot of space to make this happen, I think. So we'll see. Now, I do like this. I really like being on top of the perch here. Tiny Donut and Swain looking for the prey. See if they're going to find it as they get first pick actually onto Potter John Joe on the Junkrat. Junkrat, like I said, good on this map, but goes down instantly to a really nice little dive there from the dynamic duel Swain and Tiny Donut. However, I don't think it's going to pan out all the way in the end here. They still have 3 alive on the side of KFC, and Kamita just kind of an absolute menace on this Reaper. If you're going to be playing dive into this team, you really have to be making sure that your dives are as far away from Kamita as possible, because Kamita really looking to hunt down those dive targets. Trying to play anti-dive as much as possible here. And now that I really am like taking a stronger look at KFC's comp, it does feel like a very difficult comp to dive into. I mean, like, they did get that first pick on Potter John Joe, that last fight there, but that was really when they had the one-up on him. Here, it might be a little bit tougher. As you can see here, Swain just getting absolutely melted. The Reaper and the Junkrat together makes this kind of tough. Like, I'm not really sure who you're going to dive into. Potter John Joe gets the best of Tiny Donut there, as Bork also goes down, and we're seeing some pretty strong push here, very confident pushes here from KFC. Hardstuck probably needs to do something to change around their strategy a little bit here. They're going to pull out the big guns as the hammer is coming out from Swain. Tiny Donut is going to make the swap over to Reaper. I think that's a good choice. And we might see a nice pulse bomb here from Big Time. So Big Time 76 is on the flank here, coming around through White Room. See if we can find something out, although it's got to be done quickly here because we're already coming out with an Annihilation from Gamma. Komita picks up 2 kills. I definitely think this fight probably over for Hardstuck. Tracer in the back, trying to force point here to make some space, but that just isn't quite the time, and the fight's already lost at that moment. And now at this point, Tracer dying here, a little bit of a stagger. Now the tire is coming out. You can't die to this tire. Okay, so unfortunate death there from the tire. We're going to see even more stagger as we're now at 85% on the clock. Clock is ticking here, and KFC seems to know how to manage their time super well. especially getting these staggers. Here, we're trying to go in. Swain does the mighty legendary pin into KFC as the pathway to enlightenment lays the way to victory for KFC. Kamita comes in with a Death Blossom, finds one. Potter John Joe finds another. And there are just 2 left here for Hardstuck as they do anything they can to stay on point as long as possible. That is going to be Lijiang Tower in favor of Kevin Fan Club. Wow. That was a pretty strong performance from KFC. I fear them. I fear them strongly. As Robo says, Komita is just that guy, I guess. Yeah. You know, pretty sure Komita at one time played for the San Francisco Shock. I believe they went by the name Super TF. Yep. Indeed. A phenomenal player. Absolutely inspiring. Wow. This is incredible. So, taking a look at the map pool, the next choice we're going to have here is going to be for Hardstuck. Hardstuck's going to be able to make this choice between Kings Row, Midtown, and Paricio. So, I'm not sure which one they're going to choose. They seem to really be a big fan of the dive. And if they're going to play dive, maybe Paricio is the way. However, I do know that defense Ramatra is pretty good on Paricio. So kind of up in the air what they're gonna pick here. Dang. We shall see though. Okay, so they're gonna go to Midtown and they're gonna sub in Salmon Slam for Swain. That is unfortunate. We're gonna unfortunately see Swain exit the main line. Gonna be moved over to the bench. I want to make sure that Swain does not get all spec. There we go. Okay, we're good. Captain Cider doing a good job at hosting this game. Absolutely. Saber Dude is right. This is just the first match. There's no reason to worry. This is Hardstuck's game to lose. They're an absolute force to be reckoned with. All their fans are here watching. Big hype for Hardstuck. All right, here we go. Moving on to Midtown, and you know this is kind of exciting. Actually, we have not seen we haven't seen Midtown yet, I don't think, in this tournament. So this will be the first time that we are actually getting some representation of Midtown in the tournament. We get to see some strategies come out here and see what people are trying to do. Now, I've seen a lot of Torbjorn pop up on defense here for the first point Midtown. People enjoy playing a little bit of Torbjorn here, so I wonder if we'll see some Torb come out. Salmon Slam going to Bryn the Slam, ya boy, let's go. Yeah. Nice. Loving the hype there for Salmon Slam.
Ready for battle.
Okay, Salmon Slam rolling out on the Zarya. That is interesting. I have not seen Zarya come up, I don't think, at all in this tournament. That is a very unique pick. We're going to see pretty much the same stuff coming from KFC. Just their Gamma going to stay on the Ramatra. I think Gamma just plays Ramatra, from what I hear. Bread Gold Scrims. Yes, this is looking for Gold Scrims servers tournament. It turns out that these are actually plat teams. So this is the plat bracket of the looking for Scrim server. These teams average 2.8k or plat 2 and below.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective.
All right. You're going to see Hardstuck making a nice little move forward, potentially getting through this choke. We're going to try to find a bubble if you're Hardstuck here. The bubble comes first from Salmon Sam. Was I saying Salmon Slam before? I think I was. Incredible stuff. They're going to kind of get plugged into that wall there. Still, I think that what they're looking for is I think a DPS is going to want to walk out and choke in front of the Zarya to try to find some bubble action there as they pull out the muscles here. Gamma trying to just shove them still in there. And I'm seeing like a lot of aggression from KFC, not wanting to make any headway after this little room here. And with that pick, they're even able to walk forward a little bit into the room. Gamma has a great understanding of like how to control space, and it's really awesome to watch him play this. You see Hardstuck starting to make a little bit of progress here, but here as well, Gamma's got the Annihilation. Annihilation's going to look pretty good here coming from Gamma. They're gonna have to do something about this Annihilation, and I'm not sure there's anything they really can do about it. Looking at their team comp at the moment, I'm seeing that there's no Ana. You can't really sleep it. You can try to run away with Lucio. You can hold amp speed for the Annihilation. Not what we're going to see here this time, though. Kamita is going to be able to clean up big time 76, and it's going to be a reset. Now, we are seeing Grav from Sam and Sam here, so this Grav could be potentially pretty impactful. We'll see. There's really no way for KFC to do anything about it except for just to try to survive. There's no way to eat it, so there's no like defense matrix. There's no sig eat or anything like that. You're just gonna have to eat this Grav to the face and see what happens. I wonder if they're gonna combo with anything. Here comes the Grav. They're going to put the rush right on top of the Grav, and they're just going to just out-heal the Grav as much as possible. Potter John Joe comes out with the overclock, finds a kill on big time 76 as KFC pushing really hard through the choke here. And there's not really much progress that Hardstuck can make past KFC at this point. It's maybe a time for a swap if you're on Hardstuck's team to try to figure out maybe some other strategy you can deploy here. But it looks like they are going to stay on the Zarya. They're looking for potentially a Kitsune rush here that could open this wide open. Here comes down the Kitsune rush. Kamita responds with the Blossom. And we're going to pull out the muscles from Gamma, and it's going to be quite devastating little fight here. Although Calming Frost does bring back up Gamma. Even though they were able to kill Gamma, Calming Frost able to find the res. We're actually just seeing a tick. Maybe a tick actually coming in from Hardstuck here. Looking pretty good. Tiny Donut gets a 2K, actually clean this up. Okay, so we actually have Hardstuck winning that fight, and I don't think KFC can touch. So we've got a game here. This is not going to be a full hold. Absolutely no full holds on Midtown for KFC. They're going to have to continue playing this map and see what it's like on phase 2 of this map, as Sam and Sam already has another Grav. He just used Grav like a fight ago. That's incredible to get Grav again that quickly. We're seeing kind of a big split up here. This could be a massive misplay. Although, well, yeah, Tiny Donut is able to find Equimage. And Sam, look, they were super split up. KFC, maybe like miscalculating how they want to approach this point here, and they split up a lot. Maywall goes down, doesn't really split anyone off, as Sam and Slam is just bursting through the enemy team right now. Tiny Donut is on fire, gets the kill on Gamma the Owl, and gets a kill on Equal Mage. This is Tiny Donut's time to shine. Can I get a pog in the chat for Tiny Donut? Holy cow. We have not seen this much of a pop-off moment yet for Hardstuck this match. This is the first time that we've seen Hardstuck really popping off. Incredible stuff. Holy cow. Can KFC mentally regroup from that as Gamma pulls out the Annihilation, gets a quick first kill there, an immediate response from Salmon Slam to throw a Grav into the annihilating Gamma the Owl. And I don't know if that was quite the play there, just because you got to have as much follow-up as possible. It looks like Tiny Donut is able to kill Kamita on the backline here, but I'm not so sure you're going to be able to stick around. Another Blossom comes out. They are going to be able to deal with that, though, as Bork comes out with the beat, thinks maybe this fight is still potentially winnable. Not quite. So that's a lot of ults committed from Hardstuck, but also a lot of progress made. Let's hope that Big Time here can maybe find his way back to his team. There's not really much progress to be made here. Oh, that is unfortunate. Potter John Joe does find the kill on Big Time. Big Time not quite able to get back to the team. We're going to see a regroup here from Hardstuck, though. We see a nice foundation on top of this little platform here in KFC. It's going to be actually really tough to make a play because you look at their ult bank right now, I mean, we're looking at Rush, we're looking at Overclock, we're looking at Blizzard. These are all excellent tools for really holding down that high ground. There's not really much play you can make here as Hardstuck without having to run into these absolutely devastating ults. We see a massive wall, Big Time frozen on top of the wall, Salmon frozen. I don't know if there was really any play here other than just take a dry fight. Although we do see Big Time now pulling out the Overclock, doing everything he can to scrape away this fight win, but it's just not quite enough as Potter John Joe finds his pop-off moment, gets a 3-piece. Gamma Owl taking the final kill there in that fight. 32 seconds left on the clock. KFC looking pretty clean right now, although we do see a big ult advantage still in play for KFC. KFC now still has Rush, Overclock, and they have the Mercy ult here, the Valkyrie. We'll see if Calming Frost is based and pulls out the Glock. I better see the Glock come out here from Calming Frost. It would be an absolutely crazy awesome play. I am not seeing the Glock come out, so that is Frost being very not based. As Hardstuck makes the play from underneath the payload there. Wall goes down, doesn't find anything. The rush comes in. Muscles are out for Gamma. Gamma looking for anything here. Slim Jim Joe super low. Does go down to TTV Equimage. As we see, okay, we see Hardstuck kind of on the back foot here. Lots of deaths coming in from Hardstuck. They're not going to be able to hold this. Overtime clock is going to tick down. KFC will find the hold underneath the bridge. That is not a terrible push for Hardstuck. This is holdable. It's all going to come down to how good is the defense for Hardstuck.
Initiating match.
Large Pizza says, do it for the peanut butter. Love that. I'm really interested to see what kind of defense we're going to look at here. Are we going to see the Torb come out? And I'm not seeing the Torb come out. Sam and Sam seems very content playing the Zarya. Okay, so they're very much interested in maybe they're pulling out the Zarya just to like beam down the Ramatra. Maybe that's a play against Ramatra. I'm actually not sure. I feel like Ramatra's still well positioned against the Zarya, but maybe there's something I don't know. Maybe Sam and Sam knows something that I don't know, and I'd love for that to be the for that to be the case. Similar comp coming from KFC. We're seeing Kamina on the Reaper, Potter John Joe on the Junkrat, the Attack Rat. I wonder if he's going to go over the train. No, Potter John Joe is going to make a different choice. I'm going to swap over to the Tracer. See if Potter John Joe wants to play this. Going to go wide. That means that they're going to push slowly here. It doesn't look like it. Well, they kind of are going slow. They are sort of waiting for Potter John Joe to get around the side there. Is Big Time kind of just confused about what's going on there. Jumps on over the fire truck there as the fight is now pushed all the way onto point. Lots of progress here made for KFC. An immediate first fight win, it does look like. Their approach was just pretty advanced, honestly. I mean, they kind of slow rolled through choke just for a moment to let Potter John Joe get that wide angle on the Tracer. Found a nice flank and kind of just scooped up the fight. Really impressive stuff. Like, actually well executed from KFC there.
Stop the payload.
Hardstuck now ready to hold this corner. Doesn't look like there's any... I don't think there was any team comp changes there for them. They're still on the same team comp. You see Big Time 76 on this high ground up here. Actually a pretty nice angle. If he can stay alive, though, is getting pressured out a little bit there. Potter and Joe does find the kill on Big Time. You see a bubble come out for Sam and Sam, as Salmon's kind of a little bit caught in the open there, trying to regroup underneath this bridge. Gamma the Owl pulling up the muscles, and now pulls out the Annihilation. This is quite the play from KFC. Very, very just kind of devastating on the side of Hardstuck right here. Is just the momentum is incredible. You don't see this momentum very often. It's kind of a crazy thing to watch. Someone here has to touch. Big Time taking the high ground up here. Big Time not quite in ult territory, just wants the angle, as Hardstuck does find the touch. There's going to be one more fight here at least. Potter and Joe does find Big Time. And the muscles come out again for Gamma. Gamma now, muscles dropped. We see both bubbles have coming out now for Salmon. Salmon just trying to beam anything. Here comes Tiny Donut with the Blossom, but the Blossom is matched by Komita, and Komita's Blossom might just perhaps be a little bit better. Combined with those muscles, that is really tough to deal with. Kevin Fan Club coming out with, again, a pretty clean win on Midtown. That is 2-0 now in favor of Kevin Fan Club.
Play of the game.
Otter John Joe with the Demigod title. What's this? Fascinating play of the game. We love those. Interesting stuff. So it's going to be Hardstuck's map pick again. We'll take a look at the map pool here. The choices are now Dorado, Shambali, and Route 66. You have to imagine if they want to, like all these choices, at least especially Dorado and Route 66, highly favored dive, and that probably convinces them to pick one of those two maps, get Tiny Donut on the comfort pick of Genji, and then just like, I don't know, pull out the diffing gloves, the gloves that you wear to diff people. Pull out the diffing gloves and start diffing is what they need to do. It's time to pull out the diffing gloves if you're Hardstuck. They're going to do it. They're going to go on Dorado, and I think I like that choice. It gives them the idea of maybe getting Tiny Donut on that Genji, maybe trying to find that pop-off moment. They're also going to sub in Schwain for Salmon. So Schwain coming back to the feature match table. We get to see some more Giga Chad energy action from the Schwain. Very exciting. Reverse sweep incoming, I believe, in HS. Absolutely. Saber Dude is a very big fan of the team known as Hardstuck. That is very clear. I respect that. All right. Entering the game, this is going to be Dorado. I'm excited for Dorado. I do like this map.
Initiating match.
It is a nice map. A lot of verticality, a lot of interesting map geometry that you kind of see unique to this map. It also makes me miss Doomfist parkour. Any other people in the chat miss Doomfist parkour? This was one of those maps where it was like the Doomfist parkour map. Hardstuck needs to let Tiny cook.
Ready.
let HS cook. Pull out the Junkrat. Let Tiny cook. Oh my god. Love to see it. We're going to see, again, Gamma coming out on the Ramatra. I think this is going to be a recurring theme in this match. I think Gamma is just going to play Ramatra and pretty much nothing else. We do see Schwain on the Monkey. Tiny Donut on the Genji. The chat says, let him cook. So we're excited to see that. Komita on the Ashe. We have not seen Komita yet on the Ashe. I don't think I've seen Komita on the Ashe since like August 2022. So that's exciting. Monkey with an immediate confident jump on top of red building, but does have to give up that position immediately as Ashe just pokes him out a little bit. So knowing that they're going to be playing this full spam comp, Hardstuck has to realize that they have to avoid taking too much spam into these jumps. Their jumps have to be confident, quick, and calculated. They are seeing a nice jump up there, but the coach gun does push Schwain off of the high ground. Komita just holding down the position, holding down the fort for the team here, getting all the pocket. Whoa, just kind of like found a little invisible spot on top of that rim there on the arch. Hardstuck still kind of walking the cart here. We're not seeing KFC really stop the cart from moving until about now when Komita just kind of pops off a little bit there and kills both TPS on the side of Hardstuck. Mita's aim is kind of like crazy. Kind of a crazy player. Always has that coach gun available for the dive. It is going to make this probably pretty difficult for Hardstuck here. I'm hearing some Bork jumps up here on the top. Looking for a little bit of a divey poo over here from Hardstuck. They are taking space pretty slowly, pretty methodically, and I love seeing that from Hardstuck. They are actually like taking their time with these decisions, and I love to see that. Kamita finding the pick on Tiny Donut, unfortunate, as we're now going to have to wait just a little bit before we make a play from Hardstuck. Hardstuck just trying to like scout out a little bit. They are going to make the play without Tiny Donut. I think that's a little bit of a mistake going in without Tiny Donut. I mean, you kind of like, you have to respect that KFC is a powerful team, and there's no 4v5 that you should be taking, right? And so it gotta be 5v5. They have to respect the fact that there's no way you're gonna beat KFC in a 4v5, right? So we're gonna see a regroup here. Hardstuck is going to be, again, taking the space very methodically. I love seeing what I'm seeing here. They're not just like walking it down main. It's not mindless. They are taking a little bit of those dynamites here and there. They got to be careful about those dynamites. It's a pretty confident jump coming from Swain in as far as possible. They see the Suzu. Swain does go down first here, is now okay, but also Potter John Joe goes down a little bit overextended on the Reaper there. However, the misplay is just, you know, refurbished by Call Me Frost. Coming out with the resurrection there, replenishing the resources for KFC. KFC holding the fort down pretty well. Looks like they don't really mind giving up this first lane as long as they're able to hold this bridge here with all of the spam coming from all of these different directions. Kamita back on the top here, holding down the fort from the high ground, not really even letting Monkey go over the bridge. Monkey kind of just jumps in super deep. Is there a dive target though? Who are they pressuring? Gamma just pulls out the Annihilation, and I don't think if you're Hardstuck, you can stay in the fight, and they pretty smartly hop out of the zones there. You see Tiny Donut on the flank doing some very inspiring things, just waiting to pull out the blade. Here comes the blade. Is he going to find anything? Does actually find Tiki TV Equimage. He's in. He's pulling up the blade. Whoa, okay, so we are seeing a big play here. Swain actually picks up a couple of kills too. 30 seconds on the clock. I think that Hardstuck is actually going to pull out a cap on first point here, so that's a huge play from Hardstuck. Absolutely big hype moment there for any of the Hardstuck fans in the chat. Someone's still got to push cart though. See Tiny Donut kind of like contesting the high ground here. It's Swain. Also kind of on the low ground, super low health for Swain there. Almost died, down to 1 HP. Actual super close moment. Huge dynamite from Kamita onto the cart there. We're still getting some push on cart from the Lucio. Tiny Donut pulls out the deflect to absolutely Shimada gap Potter John Joe. Kamita just trying to jump away and coach away from any dive coming at him. Tiny Donut finding his pop-off moment again. Now the dives are coming alive. The momentum is in Hardstuck's favor. Hardstuck coming into the garage, almost into point 3. As they're going to pull back, come back to the point, play it smart. We're seeing some smart play here. Again, I think we're seeing some methodical, smart play from Hardstuck here. They're up against a pretty fearsome team, and they respect that team. And they're not just going to make any crazy, silly plays. They are really trying to play their dives carefully. Trying to scout some good staging here. We see Swain jumping over to the other side, denying that space from Kamita. It's looking a little bit scrappy here. Kamita having the confidence to kind of actually just jump straight up on top of the high ground on top of the Tracer. Kamita finding Tiny Donut. We see also as well, big time on the flank over there. See what they can find, although this fight is lost for Hardstuck, so they are trying to get out as quick as possible. They're going to find the regroup. Regrouping on Fountain here. There's still 1 minute and 5 seconds left, and you look at the distance they've traveled here. I mean, like, this is a crazy push for Hardstuck. I mean, they won like 2 fights and pushed the cart all the way to here. This is not like a bad amount of push for Hardstuck. That's pretty strong. I'd be very happy with that. We see a Pulse Bomb on a Calming Frost. That's an absolutely incredible pick from Big Time. Finding the Pulse Bomb on the enemy Mercy there means that there is no resurrection available, no pocket available for Kamita, as Kamita also goes down. Big Time 76 hard backpacking the Hardstuck team right now in an incredible flank. Absolutely crazy play from Big Time. Big Time now gets a 3-piece. This fight is insane. Big Time with a 4-piece. This Tracer is unhinged. Put a leash on this Tracer. What is happening right now? Holy cow. Big Time with a 5k actually kills Calming Frost again after Calming Frost comes back from spawn. This is the most winnable I have ever seen for Hardstuck. It's KFC shivering in their pants. We don't even know. Oh my. What a play. Can we get some hype for Big Time 76? Absolutely popping off on the Tracer. 62% to Pulse Bomb after they just used it last fight. We see Tiny Donut with the blade. Are we going to see an absolutely massive blade from Tiny Donut? We're coming out with the deflect. He comes up, pulls out the blade. He's looking for the Sojourn. Can he find the Sojourn? There's so much pocket on the Sojourn. They are able to find it. Hardstuck pulls out the beat to stay alive as big as possible, keeping the momentum alive. Tiny Donut. It's all together. It's all happening. But they are going to pull back a little bit. Again, being pretty smart here. Even though they have a little bit of momentum, they don't want to go too far. They're really trying not to overextend. They see the opportunity they have here. 41 seconds left on the clock. The Pulse Bomb comes big. Potter John Joe goes down. Hardstuck has momentum. It's 5v4. Can they capitalize? The Primal comes out. He's pushing him into the spawn room. We see Slim Jim Joe kill TV Equimage. No way. Tiny Donut gets a 2k. They're still pushing cart. 25 seconds. Can KFC touch? Holy shit, no way. We get a 3 cap. It's huge. Whoa. How the turntables.
Score.
Oh my.
0.
Hardstuck gets 3 points capped against KFC. What has happened?
Initiating match.
What has shifted? What has changed? His Big Time 76 led his team to victory, straight to the gates of Valhalla. Oh my. That was exciting. The dive has come alive.
Ready for battle.
Are we going to see any changes from KFC? That's what I want to know. That is what I want to know here. I don't think we're seeing really any changes from KFC. What's crazy too about that round win for Hardstuck is that's not in overtime, right? So KFC pushes this all the way to the end and gets 3-point cap. This game still isn't over, right? It's still going to be like another push from both sides here. We see Schwain jump in the air just to get some information on the battlefield here. A lot of building presence on the top here for Hardstuck. They are ready to pile on top of KFC. Tiny Donut gets a clean 2-pick. Schwain picks off Call Me Frost. Gamma does find Bork, so they are going to have to be careful on the next fight not to take a fight too soon without their Lucio. But KFC is going to be crammed back into their spawn room by Hardstuck. Okay, interesting. So TTV, I didn't realize this, is on the Ana. I don't know if they just swapped. I don't think they did because they have 16% Ultra. I did not realize they're on the Ana. That is actually a dive target for Hardstuck. So interesting choice there, actually going with the Ana. We're seeing actually Hardstuck kind of going for a little bit of a scrappy dive there. It looks like despite going as long as it is, and now with Gamma on the Annihilation, has gone in the favor of Kevin Fan Club. I think Kevin Fan Club is actually going to get the momentum here. Tiny Donut trying to stay alive as much as possible. Uses dash. They're not going to chase it. This is like KFC, not really as much the kind of comp that would chase around a Genji. So Genji is going to be able to get out of there. Here's KFC making the final bit of push here. Whoa. Hold on. Big Time just kills TTV Echo Mage. That's a massive pick. An absolutely big open window as Big Time picks up Call Me Frost as well. Big Time absolutely living rent-free in the KFC backline, killing everyone. Gets TTV Echo Mage again and kills Potter Joe. What am I seeing? This is absolutely crazy play from Big Time. Where was this for the last few matches, or the last few rounds? This is incredible to see. Oh my, is there going to be a response to the power, the prowess of this Tracer from Hardstuck? This is huge. We're seeing the Roadhog. Oh my, Hardstuck has gotten Gamma off of the one trick. There is no more. There's no more one trick on the what's the name of that hero? Ramatra. Now we're seeing the Roadhog. Is Roadhog the play after these nerfs? We're going to see a Suzu clear the purple off of Schwain. Schwain jumps in again. Gets a primal kill onto the Ana. I don't know what is going on. Is Kevin Fan Club just like, I don't know, is the mental damaged? What is going on? Hardstuck might win this game. They're really close. I mean, at this point, 1 minute and 6 seconds left on the clock. What is the plan? If you are KFC, are you shivering in your shoes right now? Are you changing your underwear? Big Time is just ready for the pick. He's ready for the pulse bomb. Are we going to see another massive play? There's a stick. Stick doesn't find anything. I think it caught on top of a shield there as Kamina does get the kill on Schwain. That's going to be a tank down for Hardstuck. Gamma the Owl pushing cart here. It's looking kind of bad in this fight so far for Hardstuck. They are kind of taking some deaths at the moment. Gamma is kind of popping off on the pig. Oink, oink, bitches, here we come.
30 seconds remaining.
Huge stuff. Are we going to see the touch here? I think that Borkborg could potentially touch. We get the monkey jump in here, although that's going to be met with a whole hog. I think this whole hog actually just clinches this fight, although they do commit overclock and nano, and I think if you really analyze that was a huge misplay. Yes, they did cap this point, but at what cost? I mean, you just threw away all of your ult advantage. Look at the ults now. You had 3 ults up. Now it's kind of neutral. We see Potter John Joe hopping over to the J Silly. Hardstuck has a nice little hold here on the high ground. Kind of just scoping it out. They don't really have to touch the point right now. They're just kind of chill. Now they're gonna drop. They're gonna see if they can find any pick here. Tiny Donut is able to find the Ana again. Ana showing that, you know, just purposely playing a diveable hero into the dive comp might not be the best idea, although Call Me Frost does pick up the res. Potter John Joe just looking for some pot shots there. Throw the rush off of the high ground as, oh my, Swain jumping off the high ground gets purpled immediately and immediately Suzu'd in response, so they're able to answer the nade with Suzu pretty much every time the primal comes out, but Swain does go down. That was a really quick kill on Swain for having used that primal. Lots of damage. The focus from KFC is huge right now. They're really on fire with their target focus. 1 minute, 15 seconds left on the clock. I mean, at this point, whoa, Tiny Donut kind of coming alive for a moment. Actually kills a few there. Slim Jim Joe picks up Call Me Frost. We see a Pulse Bomb again killing TTV Echo Mage. That's another kill for Big Time 76 on the flex support from KFC. Wow. What am I saying right now? Like, spam this duck to help Hardstuck. Y'all are great. That's amazing. I respect that. As we see KFC walking this card over here a little bit. Hardstuck. It's okay if they let the carts go a little bit further here. Make sure they're staged for the right fight. It's Tiny Donut. Pulls out the blade. Dies immediately to the whole hog. The beat maybe a little bit late here, although it's stabilized. However, it is a 4v5. Now it's a 3v5. At this point, you just want to regroup and get your final touches in a second. I'm seeing some good, they're pulling back a little bit here. Hardstuck, they know what they're doing. They can still touch. The hook misses. That's going to be the key. They're going to jump in. The shield goes down. Suzu comes out. Tiny Donut still purple, though. They find the kill onto Potter John Joe. Schwain goes down. That's the tank down for Hardstuck. They're going to nano the hog here to keep him up. And this is starting to look like a little bit of revenge kill there for TTB Echo Mage, finding the Tracer after Tracer has killed TTB Echo Mage so many times this round. We see now the rush is kind of enabled Hardstuck to stay on point a little bit here, and Swain actually is back on the map. This overtime is huge. The pulse bomb almost finds someone, not quite. Big Time does go down. They're going to find the res onto Ana from KFC's side. Now they're starting to pick up the kills, coming alive for KFC. This point does look like it might go in their favor. Gamma the Owl is just too much to deal with. Gamma the Owl, this Roadhog is actually putting in quite a lot of work. Is very survivable for KFC. We see 1 minute 20 seconds left on the clock now. This is starting to look really close. You better spawn that duck to help Hardstuck, because this is starting to look a little bit too close for comfort. If you're Hardstuck, this is your chance, right? You have to win this game to have the potential to stay in this match. That hook was absolutely insane from Gamma, cracking this fight wide open. I don't think that Hardstuck can really take a look at this fight right now. They're just going to have to keep staging and holding and waiting. Oh no, this is not what you want to see if you're Hardstuck. Gamma the Owl finding the hooks out of absolutely nowhere. Hardstuck going to have to go in anyway. There's not enough time left. The Suzu comes out to try to protect against this whole hog, but the whole hog is just absolutely devastating, pushing Swain out of the map. Swain does get to jump back in here. Kamina going with the Blossom, finds Bork. It's a tough match on card here. Tiny Donut coming alive, actually finding two. Big Time finds Kamita. This is huge. Hardstuck might actually get this. 22 seconds on the clock. Is there even another fight available? This is the chance. Hardstuck might be able to find the staggers they need to cement this win. 14 seconds on the clock. Gamma's still running away, cowering from card. Gets staggered. This is absolutely huge. Hardstuck's chance. 6 seconds. Who touches? No one touches. Kamita going for the touch. 1 second left. Touches. No way. Gives up his life. But Slim Jim Joe gets a 3K. That's a win. Are we going to see it? Did they spam enough ducks to help Hardstuck? We don't know. The reverse sweep is possible. Holy shit. Look at Big Time go. What an absolute MVP of this team. Has really impressed me this match here on Dorado. This must be one of Big Time's favorite. Oh my, what a Blink 180 melee kill. What is this? What are we seeing? Oh my. Holy cow. If KFC wins, I'll buy some Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yo, this is the hypest map we've had yet. Yeah, I agree. 10-minute intermission. 10-minute, I agree. I think we all need a 10-minute intermission after that one. That was insane. You know, if you have anyone on the fence for watching these feature matches and they want to watch something that is just so hype, bring them into this stream. This is about as hype as it gets. Let's go. We've got an actual match here. This is the first time KFC has dropped a match this tournament. They have gone 4-0, 4-0, and now they don't go 4-0. Now it's 2-1, still in favor of KFC, but Hardstuck, the first team in the LFGS 2023 tournament to take a game off of Kevin Fan Club. Wow. Someone tell Big Time to change his pants pronto. What does that mean? Why would Big Time shit his pants? What is this? Reverse sweep, reverse sweep. People are really excited about this. Wow. This is so exciting. So we are, this has been a 10-minute intermission called, I'm just going to stick around here for 10 minutes. So we can all just kind of enjoy this moment together. Soviet Python says, I love Overwatch. Yeah, baby. How are you guys liking this this match so far? Is this a good match of the game of Overwatch? The dream is still alive. This is super exciting. Man, and no one to co-cast with me on this one too. Wow, that is crazy. All the co-casters honestly missing out on probably the most hyped game so far in this tournament. Absolutely no regrets coming into this one solo casting. No regrets. Fiery Face Punch 8 says no context, you're welcome. I don't what? Yes, this is the first match. Large Pizza asks, "Is this the first match KFC has lost this tournament?" Yes, this is the first time Schwain has taken down KFC for their first match loss, or sorry, the first map loss this tournament. Yeah, Robo, why are you fighting the battle? Why can't you just become a Hardstuck fan? Everyone in this chat wants Robo 2 Rocks to pivot from being a fan of Kevin Fan Club to instead being a fan of my new favorite team, Hardstuck. I love this emote. What is this emote over here? The Bayumi cheering just looks like this. This person just like rocking. What's up, Hit X Boxim Psycho? How are you doing? Let's go Hardstuck, sponsored by Kanye's VTuber PayPal. What? Y'all are so weird. What is happening? Do you guys take console? It is one of, if not the most game of Overwatch ever. I love how janky that comment is. I'll read that one more time. It is one of, if not the most game of Overwatch ever. Come on, Robo, Hardstuck, HS. This is an awesome game of Overwatch. This I am so hyped for this, especially if Hardstuck takes this next map. Then like you see that you see the 4-0s coming in like the match results, and you think, oh, 4-0, 4-0, you must be one of the better teams. But my God, like if Hardstuck wins another game and it goes like 2-2, then no matter how this ends, you have to consider Hardstuck minimum like top 3 in the tournament. Has to be. Like, just has to be. Like, that was such a crazy performance from Big Time, from Tiny Donut, from Schwain, from Bork, and honestly from Slim Jim. Like, all 5 of them just kind of played their hearts out that match. Sorry, that map. It's insane stuff. Because Robo says too, because KFC is our scrim partner, they need to perform so Topaz doesn't look bad. Yeah, see, that's a weird take, right? They don't have to. Like, why would you look bad if they don't perform well? Like, come on. You see, we have Pichu the Brig OTP in chat, my absolute champion. Are you a fellow Brigitte main? Do you dive Brig just like me? I don't know. Pichu lies. We will dedicate this win to you if we get it. Call Me Frost does not sound super confident. Sheesh. Hardstuck has Call Me Frost shivering her timbers. Alaskan Pebble says, Call Me Frost, your mercy is insane. I agree. I don't know what this is, but GG, what does that mean? I agree, Fireface Punch 8. Or is that 6? That's a 6. I can read. It's tiny over there. I agree. This is impressive performance there coming from Hardstuck. No comment? No comment from the Brig OTP? We come on. Our Brig OTP's got to like stick together. You know what I mean? We got to stick together with this stuff. Yeah, exactly. Hardstuck does need to pull out the dive Brig on God. I agree. What is Hardstuck's record right now? Are they 2-0? No, they're 1-1. Okay, but they are fourth place on the standings. Okay. Hmm. You know that game tomorrow, the feature match tomorrow is also going to be super hype. You know, AC Roos also undefeated at the moment. They 4-0'd both of their games, so they're also right up there with Kevin Fan Club, just kind of statistically looking really, really strong. That match is going to be tomorrow. Let me get you the time just to be sure. It's going to be tomorrow at 8 p.m. EST or 5 p.m. PST. That's AC Roots versus Aimless Esports. It's going to be another absolute banger of a match. We are seeing Kevin Fan Club choosing New Queen Street as the next map as we're about to head in onto this. I assume that because they picked the map, they might be starting to ready up. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, we are seeing New Queen Street coming in for this next map. Yes, let's go Alaska boys. Okay. Yeah, Alaska. It's a state in the United States of America. We got Jeff Bezos 64 saying fake news. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I don't know what's fake news. I'm pretty sure Alaska is a state in the United States of America. Oh, looks like teams are starting to ready up here. I'm ready. I don't know if they were waiting for me. I hope they weren't just waiting for me. I think they were waiting for me. Okay. All right. We don't talk about it. We do not talk about it at all. Absolutely zero talking about it. Not allowed.
Initiating match.
Okay. This could be it, or this could be the second to last game. Wait, wrong tank. Sorry, wait, can we sub Salmon for Schwain? Okay. So I think they're going to do a quick sub, real quick, a little sub in. They're bringing in, now, I don't know, this is interesting. Schwain coming off of the high of just beating KFC, giving them their first loss of the tournament, and they're going to pull out Schwain. That is so interesting. So it must be that they plan on bringing in Sam and Sam on a specific hero. This super interesting stuff here. I don't know. I think that if you're a Hardstuck fan here, I think that you just saw Schwain win a map. I think that Schwain is still the play, but they seem to think differently. It looks like Hardstuck is going to go with Sam and Sam on the tank. Here we go. Let's see the comps. Yeah, they are interested in bringing in the Zarya. Interesting stuff. Large Pizza is letting us know that Alaska is an island, actually, off the southwest coast of the United States. Yeah, absolutely. An island surrounded entirely by water.
4, 3,
Very cool facts.
1. Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
Okay. Here comes the rollout. Both teams looks like we're going to see Tiny Donut on the Reaper. And we're going to see Big Time on the Tracer. We're going to, from Kamita and Potter John Joe, they're going to be on the May and the Sojourn. So we're going to see probably some walls coming out from KFC. It looks like they're going to try to play some May walls here. That means if you're going to be Hardstuck, you got to be really careful about how you play around these walls. You do have the tools, though. Speed Boost is the tool that you want against the May wall, so you can speed around and rotate around the walls. And actually, Zarya is another great tool for the May because you can't really freeze or even slow down the Zarya. Zarya doesn't even give a crap. You can just kind of like push into him. Tiny Donut getting first pick. This is good news. Hardstuck actually getting some robot progress as well. More progress. Oh my god. Tiny Donut popping off, getting a 3K there. That is absolutely what you want to see coming from Hardstuck here. Hardstuck doing what they do. Although Gamma getting a little bit more value than Hardstuck might have hoped. At this point, if you're Hardstuck, I think you just kind of quietly walk the robot a little bit here, but you definitely don't want to stick on this robot too much, as we are seeing an absolute assload of ducks in the Twitch chat to spam this duck to help Hardstuck. The fans are coming alive. This is probably the most fan behavior I've seen for any team in the tournament right now. So many ducks in the chat as KFC comes off the high ground here. Gamma looking to get the muscles out, looking to start punching. Hardstuck seeing if they can make a play here. All the bubbles have been used for Sam and Sam. Sam now just kind of out of bubbles, has to make a play, has to do something, trying to use the energy that they have. Is able to find Calming Frost. Actually, that's a pick on the enemy backline. This is huge, although I don't know. This Annihilation has pretty much been successful in every use it's played. They tried to use a Grav to beat the Annihilation, but no, unfortunately, this Annihilation is just such a powerful ability. Every time that Gamma has pulled out the Annihilation this game, this entire match, I think it has resulted in a teamfight win. That tells you just how powerful that ability really is. It is actually just insane. The Reaper guy is my favorite character. Oh my god. Hardstuck is peeling around the corner here, and unfortunately Salmon does get walled off, but great communication from their team. They do tell Sam and Sam to just walk to the right, get out of the wall, and they are able to deal with that. Calming Frost goes down from Big Time, able to find a massive pick. That is huge, and a huge momentum pusher for Hardstuck. Hardstuck gets another pick. That's both supports down now for Kevin Fan Club. What are they doing? It looks like Hardstuck has become super proficient at finding those supports in the KFC backline and starting off the fight that way, which is definitely the strategy they should absolutely play. They are doing a phenomenal job. This is really, really great play. We see 48 now, 49, 50, coming close on the robot, getting close spawns here, and it's really gonna be on KFC to stop that. KFC allowing Hardstuck to get the first cap there, which I will say statistically, the first team to get that point capped is usually the team that wins the match. So we are seeing statistically a high likelihood for Hardstuck to win this map just based off of that, and they won another fight. This is incredible. Apparently, Hardstuck knows something that I do not know, because this Zarya is kind of doing wonders. I think this Sam and Sam pick was actually the right pick here. Sam and Sam really pulling it out here. However, look at the ults. KFC has 5. Let's see how many they blow all at once. It's going to be a nightmare. This is going to be a big fight. We're going to see a lot of ults coming out here, and I'm pretty sure KFC does win this one. We see 3 ults coming out immediately. Only the support ults remain here for KFC, and I think that if you're Hardstuck, you just let him have that one. Yep, you can kind of expect that, but look at the ult bank now. We're back to neutral. I think this is probably a misplay from KFC, having to commit 3 ults all at once. What is a triple ult combo? I'm not quite sure, because right now Hardstuck has back into ult advantage, honestly. There comes the rush. They're going to match the rush on the other side. Pull out the muscles. The Suzu comes down. That's Suzu out. Both bubbles are out now for Hardstuck. The Grav goes in the middle of nowhere, but actually Gamma kind of falls into the Grav. We get the beat from Bork. Actually already used the beat. Salmon actually finds the kill on Potter John Joe. The Pulse doesn't find anything. They're really just hunting down Call Me Frost. Can't even fly away, cannot stay safe in the sky as the beam is just absolutely devastating. Wow, what a play. Kamita finds Bork in the backline. This is still actually pretty close, but look at the cart. What is happening right now? Like, do they realize this cart is just inching forward? Now, Parmesan Joe on the Cassidy. He's gonna find Tiny Donut. Is he actually gonna win the duel though? Tiny Donut is just kind of chilling. Look at the cart, 98 meters. What is this? They're just stalling it. Like, what are you gonna do here? I mean, at this point, like, once you get to the point where Hardstuck is literally just like throwing the fight so that they can sneak the robot back in their favor, they're just stealing the cart and running. Like, what an absolutely giga brain play from Hardstuck. Like, what are you gonna do about it? It's 4 minutes left, and look at the cart difference progress. I mean, if you're Hardstuck, you have spawn advantage still. Wow. So again, the Ramattra ult comes out and it does win the fight. So that, to be expected, we haven't seen that fail yet. That's kind of just like the recurring theme here. We do see some cart progress. Kyle, now KFC is starting to inch their way towards that little point there, and if they get there, that's a big swing in momentum for KFC. Another grab. This is actually, this is insane. The amount of grabs I've seen from Sam and Sam is completely wild. We got to get a view of this perspective. This guy is an absolute laser beam, a microwave of a human being, coming out and just beaming everyone down. Has absolutely no fear. This bubble still at play, has almost both bubbles available. Max energy. Look at this stuff. 80 energy with 2 bubbles. Like, Sam and Sam showing us some remarkable Zarya play here. Gamma now onto the Orisa. Have we ever seen Gamma on the Orisa? I don't think we have. We're seeing Potter John Joe on the Cassidy. I don't think I've seen Potter John Joe on the Cassidy. These picks are weird. These are the kinds of picks you see from people who just don't know what to play, who don't know what to do. KFC, have they finally met their match? Like, are they in a situation where they just do not know what to do? Potter John Joe uses the ult from Cassidy to find a little bit. Does find actually some kills from Potter John Joe there. They are starting to find a couple of things here. But again, we still have 99 meters to 41 meters. Like, KFC has not touched the first cap point. They have not had close spawn yet. What is going on? I think KFC might have met their match. This could be a turning point in the tournament. A turning point for KFC and a turning point for Hardstuck. That's a spear used immediately on Tiny Donut. The beat comes out for Hardstuck. Hardstuck makes a big push. Bork finds Kamita. Where was Kamita? I don't even know where Kamita was. It's absolutely crazy. Call Me Frost kind of running back from the backline, and maybe May and Call Me Frost kind of went into the enemy backline there, maybe a little bit too far. The overextension was punished pretty much immediately. Sam and Sam still just beaming everyone down. Gamma the Owl going down to Slim Jim Joe. Those kunais are an absolute stinger for the Orisa. Big Time finds Eclamage. Like, Big Time still, like, just popping off on this Tracer. The robot starting to make his way. I mean, 1 minute and 18 seconds on the clock. It looks like Hardstuck was super well prepared for New Queen Street. Another grab. This is grab number 4 or 5 or whatever the hell it is. Like, that's a lot of grabs in a single game. Sam and Sam coming alive, really proving his worth here on the team Hardstuck. This is absolutely insane. I think that we have found enough ducks in the chat to help Hardstuck. This is completely unbelievable. Sam and Sam finding TQ FMH. This is just a matter of cleaning up this last fight. The high noon comes out from Potter John Joe. Doesn't find anything, although we are starting to see the stabilize come. Sam and Sam finds 2. Sam and Sam gets the beat. Sam and Sam finds 3. This Zarya is insane. He finds 4. Whoa. Okay. That's a lot of kills from Zarya. Wow. But the touch. Look at Call Me Frost holding. Is that actually what they needed? It looks like another fight win is going to have to take place for Hardstuck. What a play from Call Me Frost. Genius. Absolutely Giga Brain. Holding the cart from the other side. They didn't even realize. But they are still going to be able to clean it up. That's 8 seconds left. I don't think anyone... Ooh, Call Me Frost is going to be able to touch. That's a grab on point. The beat comes out. It's going to be able to survive for just a moment, but it is not going to be enough. We are actually going to see a Game 5 Hardstuck gets the second kill onto KFC in this tournament. This is unbelievable. Salmon Sam, absolutely insane on the Zarya. Absolutely blowing my mind. I did not realize how powerful this hero was until I seen this man play this hero to this caliber. Wow. That's insane. Wow. Wow. That is crazy, dude. I think some people might have called the reverse sweep because that is what we are starting to see. This this is a time to be alive. This is the match you wanted to see today. This is, I agree with Shiny Umbreon. This is so intense. This is incredibly intense. Wow. Believers rise up, doubters in shambles. Oh my god. My Dorito bag went half empty in 2 seconds. Oh my. Wow. Yeah. We did see the comment, what is your real rank, Tracer? I gotta say, Big Time 76 is definitely punching a little bit above his weight class right now. I will definitely say for sure, this is some fantastic Tracer play coming from Hardstuck, from Big Time 76. Robo 2. I am fighting these fans so long. Wow, Robotic Deuce has the job of a lifetime trying to fight all of these Hardstuck fans. I don't think you can stop the momentum. This is like, this momentum is it's just going, dude. You can't stop it. It's an absolute train. Are they waiting for me to R? I don't think so. This is going to be Kevin Fan Club's map pick. We're on control. They're going to go with Busan. I'm R whenever. Okay, this is really what it comes down to. Like, this is truly a turning point in the tournament. Like, I thought that Kevin Fan Club was going to be like the most crazy team in the tournament. I thought they were going to be absolutely nuts. So, because if you look at that spreadsheet, I mean, they've got 3 diamond players and then 2 people that are like gold 1 that bring the average down just barely. So there's like, they're able to squeeze just barely 3 diamond players and still meet the tournament requirements. And that's what really scared me. I thought they were going to be a force to reckon with and never lose a single game. But here we are, Hardstuck, showing them that the Kings can bleed. And it's amazing to see. Like, this is some absolutely incredible play coming from Hardstuck. I agree with large pizza. Next level stuff going on in peanut butter power, indeed. Robo 1v22 with Nanoblade. You know, I think Robo could probably take a 1v22 with Nanoblade. Robo's actually really cracked on the Gengi. Shimmer caught the stream. Very good. Good to see you, Shimmer. This is an absolute banger of a game. If you're just now watching this stream right now, we are 2-2. This is in a 5-game match. We've gone to now a game 5. This is about as exciting as it could possibly get. We are in a moment here where Kevin Fan Club on the blue team has not lost a single game this tournament until this match, in which they have just gone 2 down to Hardstuck. So this is really like a crazy point in the tournament. We don't know who's going to win this. I mean, these two teams are actually just like neck and neck with one another. Hardstuck on an absolute tear. This is huge momentum for Hardstuck.
Ready for
Gamma
battle.
going to go back to the Ramatra, and I think that's a pretty sound choice. If you're on the KFC team, you know the Ramatra has been super strong all match. You know that Annihilation has won every team fight that it's been a part of. We see Sam and Sam back onto the Zarya, where the plan is to just get into that enemy backline, find the beam on the Mercy, on the whoever, and oh no, we are seeing Gamma onto the Orisa. Is it already? Oh my god, maybe I should turn this view on. Not gonna forget that. Promise you, I'm not gonna forget that. We are on Busan here. We see Big Time making his way to the dojo first. Big fight taken over on Drunk here. Orisa. Wow, and we get an immediate pick. Big Time finds the pick. This is absolutely huge for Hardstuck. Could be a first fight win for Hardstuck, as they now pick up 2. And KFC on the back foot. We see Gamma just throwing a javelin, trying to last as long as possible, just backing up here. Wow. Here comes the cap. We see Tracer just capping the point. No one else really has to cap the point. It's smart play there. Tracer just going to chill. We see KFC grouping up a little bit here. They've got 4. They're just looking for potentially 1 more. Actually, they're matching the Tracer. That's interesting. We've got Potter John Joe on the Tracer trying to match Big Time 76. It's going to be a little bit of a Tracer duel here and there. We see a big scrappy fight. Like, everyone's just kind of like everywhere. And I think that in this moment, it's actually favoring KFC. They do get a pick on Slim Jim Joe. See the recall coming from Big Time there. Big Time is going to have to sort of recall out. And I think that Tracer pick from Potter John Joe, probably a good pick. The beam does kill Equimage again. So Sam and Sam actually finding huge value on this Zarya consistently finding backline picks, exactly what you need for Hardstuck to take this win. You see 40% now on the clock as KFC struggles to cap this point. Still, Hardstuck has control of this point. They just cannot kill this absolute fly on the wall that is Big Time, constantly blinking into the point at the last moment, not letting him touch it. There's always a KFC member on point. Call Me Frost going down to Pulse Bomb. This is huge. Like, KFC didn't even, like, they won the fight, but they didn't. There's no cap. Hardstuck able to trickle onto the point and keep the point the entire time as we approach 69% on the clock for Hardstuck. KFC, what's the plan here? I mean, they've got the Orisa ult that's going to come in right here, and we're going to see if maybe Terra Surge is going to find anything. Terra Surge doesn't. It's 4v4. Things are still up. We still have the beams. Sam and Sam might actually go down here. Sam and Sam kind of low. Has to use the last bubble he has, trying to keep as much energy as they have. The pressure's insane. Sam and Sam finally goes down. KFC able to put in as much pressure as they can to get that Zarya out of here as KFC finally starts taking the advantage. It's 95%. Bork just jumping around point 98. Almost 99. What a performance. Huge performance from Hardstuck to get that all the way to 98%. Now, KFC with, honestly, about neutral and ults on both sides. Somehow they have to win the next 3 fights. They have to stay in this. They have to hold point for like another 2 minutes. How are they going to do it? I imagine we're going to see some competing Kitsune rushes on both sides of this fight, and exactly what happens. And here comes the Pulse Bomb. Not going to find anything. Kamina going to go for the Blossom, and so is Tiny Donut. We're seeing a lot of mirrored and everything. Potter John Joe first to go down. Sam and Sam finds Kamina. That's 2 picks so far for Hardstuck. It's 4v3. The beat comes out from Call Me Frost. KFC trying to hold as long as possible, and we have Equimage just trying to sneakily hold on top of the drum here. Wonder if he's going to be able to keep it. The grab comes down. Oh my god, it's going to be... the grab is actually going to just kind of clutch that. We're still trying to hold as much as possible here. Kamina now wraithing in the back of the point. This is the time to push Kamina if you're Team Hardstuck, and they do. Tracers are going to still hold as much as possible. 58% so far. That's going to be the flip. That's going to be the overtime. Hardstuck looking poised to potentially win this, but they do have to win another fight here. There still is potential to lose. This could be a big Terra Surge. It isn't going to find anything big time. Actually finding the kill onto Potter John Joe is going to find that kill. That's going to be huge. Calming Frost jumping around point, just trying to hold this as much as possible. Although this fight could go in the way of KFC, doesn't look like it is, but even if it did, the point is currently capped in favor of Hardstuck, so they're not even gaining any progress. And that is going to be one map for Hardstuck.
Score.
If Hardstuck wins this next little round, we are going to have ourselves a massive turn, a massive shift in this tournament. Wow. You could honestly cut this tension with a knife. If you are sitting here, right now, this is a story you can tell your children, tell your grandchildren, tell your great-grandchildren that you were here. You were here in the now. You experienced the most legendary game of Overwatch in history. As we see Kevin Fan Club taking the low ground and wanting to play on point. Tiny Donut takes the jump off the top. They find an immediate kill onto Call Me Frost playing the Brig. I didn't even realize that Call Me Frost had the baseness to play the Brig on this last map. Could be the last map. I mean round. Oh my god, this is going to be an incredible fight win for Hardstuck. Was the play really to go low ground onto point with the Orisa comp? Wouldn't you want to hold high ground first until the point unlocks? I'm not sure what that plan was all about. This is going to be, I think, probably favored for Hardstuck. We see now Gamma and team, Gamma and squad, Kevin Fan Club going on to left side. Maybe try to get some presence on top of this high ground here, as I see Sam just like absolute monster on this Zarya, just beaming everyone, doesn't give a shit about where anyone on the enemy team is, walks absolutely anywhere he wants. Just doesn't care, just walks right into all the damage, has the bubbles to sustain himself. The fearlessness, I think this is what you absolutely have to do in order to beat these great teams, is to have complete and utter confidence, total fearlessness, like Salmon. Salmon finds an insane grab. Grab pulse countered by Suzu. That was a massive Suzu, actually, from TTV Echo Mage, but was it enough? As we see now 59% on the clock. Hardstuck with another fight win. 64%. We're approaching 69%. How is this going to go? Are we going to see a fight win from Kevin Fan Club? Are their mentals just completely shattered? Is this the moment where everything shifts? Can we get a momentum shift for Kevin Fan Club? They're going to go underneath again. An interesting strategy. We see TTV Echo Mage coming close here with the Kitsune Rush. I think we're going to see that soon. The Suzu comes out, try to block the Blossom, but the Blossom still kills Kiriko. Tiny Donut shattering this fight wide open. That's another fight win again for Hardstuck. Can you be more hype? This is insane. 95. Did Hardstuck even lose a fight this round? It's absolutely insane. That is going to be the round, the match for Hardstuck. What is this? The reverse sweep of the fucking century? Holy cow. Oh my. Sam carrying his team to victory. Beam is insane. Wow. That is the dream. That is crazy. Insane. I'm gonna see if anyone from everyone from Hardstuck wants to get in here for a post-match interview. We can get a post-match interview in here. See if we get any answers here for the post-match interview. That was such a crazy match. That was actually such a crazy time. That is insane. Big time. Well, that is the correct choice. Big time. Hello, big time. How are you?
Hello, hello.
Hey, so wow, that was such a crazy like pop off match for you. I mean, that was some
My hands are
incredible tracer play.
shaking.
Your hands are shaking. Mine would be
uh,
too. Like that. That was crazy. What was it on Dorado? You had like a 5K at one point. It was just it blew me away. Incredible play, man. Really, really,
Thank
really
you.
good stuff. Wow. And so, are you a tracer main?
Yes.
Wow.
Um, though I will say, Wayne, who is our lovely coach,
Huh.
he taught me everything that I know, which also makes it really hard for me to play any other character.
Wow. So is it just like a tracer coach for the most part?
Wayne just taught all of us what, no, just all of us, pretty
Uh,
much everything we know.
wow.
He was a tracer main that made it to like masters, but I am a tracer main that is still in plat. But
Still in plat. Okay.
I could probably climb.
Hmm.
I just oh, goodness. I've been putting a
Wow.
lot of time into preparing for the tournament. I've been
Yeah.
doing aim training for the last like 2.5 weeks every
Yeah.
day.
Man, I can hear like I can hear your heart rate in your voice. You are clearly you've had like the game of your life. That was such a game. And like we haven't even seen like, KFC has just been 4-0 4-0, and then now your team comes off of the win. Like what does that mean to you? Like
Oh my goodness, it's so awesome.
it's so cool, dude. Like Hardstuck has to be considered like probably, I mean, in this moment has to be the most feared team in this league. Has to be. Like I don't care who any other team is. I mean, if you just saw that performance, this team is horrifying. So congrats to you, and thank you so much for joining me in the post match interview. I
Uh,
wish you the best of
Thank you
luck
so
throughout the rest
much
of the
for
tournament.
having me.
Absolutely,
Oh
man. You
god.
earned this win. You've earned a celebration, my dude.
Oh.
All right, man. You have a good night.
Thank you. Have a nice night.
You too. Bye. All right, guys. That is going to wrap it up for today. That was such an amazing game. That was an amazing match. This is the one I'm going to come back to in the future. This is the one I'm going to come back to rewatch again, again and again. This is going to be the long lasting memory. Really loved watching this one. And thank you all for coming out. Thank you all for enjoying this magical moment with me. And I hope you all have a wonderful day.